Hello there, I'm Teacher Mark, and today we have Grammar Through Diagramming, Part 3. So let's get started on that. In Part 3, we're going to look at the parts of speech, noun, pronoun, and verb, and talk about what they are. We'll briefly talk about phrases, and then the main segment will be discussing definite and indefinite articles such as they, the, a, and an how those are in the diagrams. So let's get started with that. Okay, we're going to begin with parts of speech. Parts of speech are what job the word does in a sentence. And the first one we're going to talk about is nouns. Now, what is a noun? Okay, a noun is a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. Alright, so let's see some examples of this. So for person, it could be words such as girl, teacher. It could also be proper names like Mark, my name. A place, such as school, bank, park, or even proper names like Bangkok. A thing. Now things could be like a tree, a book, a dog, or let's say a ruler. Now, an idea. This is the one people often forget, and it's probably the hardest to understand. So ideas are something we cannot touch and usually cannot be seen. So these would be things like education, knowledge, democracy. These are ideas. Okay, so that's it for nouns. Let's go on to verbs. Okay, so verbs are words that are actions or tell the condition. Alright, so actions, you know, things like run, sleep, think. All of these are actions, although some of them probably seem that there's not much to the action, not much happening. Now, for conditions, the one to think about right now is verb to be, which we've talked about in an earlier video. So, forms of that are is, was, are, were, am, been, and being. And of course, be itself. Alright, so these tell the condition of something, such as he is happy. Okay, there's no action really with is, not like run, sleep, or think. It's just telling us the condition that he is in, or the situation that he is in. Okay, so verbs are words of action, or they tell a condition. Alright, and our last one for part of speech today is pronouns. So pronouns. And specifically we're going to talk about subject pronouns, personal subject pronouns, and these you probably know already. They are divided into singular pronouns, and plural. And we'll make a little table here to show it. And so I'll divide this a little bit more now. Okay, so in singular, up here we have I and we. And this is called first person. First person because both I and we include myself when I'm talking about me or I'm making a sentence. The next one, you. And for English, both singular and plural are the same for you. And this is called second person. Second person because this is the person that I am speaking to, or we are speaking to. In other words, first person is talking to second person, you, or you plural. And then, of course, we have third person. This is he, she, and it. And for plural, it's they. So, in third person is someone or something that the first and second person are talking about. I and you are talking about it or they, who are over there somewhere else. Alright, so personal pronouns: I, we, you, singular and plural, he, she, it, and they. Alright, and that's it for the parts of speech. Now we're going to go on and talk about phrases. Phrases we've mentioned before. They are a group of words that work together. Now we've already seen verb phrases, so this means several verb words that work together. We've seen it with modal verbs and or helping verbs, plus an intransitive verb. There are also going to be noun phrases, and that's what we're going to talk about next. Noun phrases, so it'll be a group of words that work together as one, and it's where a noun is in the sentence. And that's coming up. So next we'll have definite and indefinite articles. Definite and indefinite articles. So the definite article, there's just one. It's the, T-H-E. Indefinite article, we have a and an. And so a couple things to think about. These start noun phrases. So when you see the, a, or an, you know for sure that there's a noun coming and that these are starting a noun phrase. Okay. Now let's see how about diagramming some of these. Alright, so my first sentence, I'm going to have a giraffe was running. Okay, so how to diagram this. So first I'll have my baseline and my line dividing the subject and verb part, and I'm going to have this new line down here for the article. So I'll have giraffe was running, and then here we'll have a. Okay, so what about our legend? So we have a, which is the indefinite article. We have giraffe, which is our subject. Was, helping verb. And running, that's our intransitive verb. Now we have to add our braces here. So we've already seen things with like was running, and this we know is a verb phrase, a group of verbs working together. And then here, a giraffe, this is our first noun phrase. A noun phrase using the indefinite article a. Okay, let's go on. Okay, my next sentence. The dogs barked. Alright, so we know now articles go on the line underneath, the slant line underneath, so the goes there. Dogs up here, and barked. As always, no full stop at the end. We don't include punctuation in the diagram. So we have the, which is the definite article. Dogs, that's the subject. And barked is our intransitive verb. Okay, this time we only have one phrase, it's the noun phrase. So a noun phrase bracket around the dogs. The dogs barked. Okay, let's see another. Okay, next, number 3. An elephant was eating. So an indefinite article, elephant, subject, was eating is our verb phrase. Okay, so let's make our legend an indefinite article, indef art, elephant, subject, was, helping verb, eating, intransitive, verb. Okay, so was eating gives us a verb phrase, and an elephant with indefinite article is a noun phrase. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, number 4. The cats had been playing. So the cats had been playing. Ooh, very long verb phrase this time. So the definite article, cats, subject, had, helping verb, been, also helping verb, playing, intransitive, verb. So Bryce here had been playing, verb phrase. The cats, noun phrase. Okay, good. Let's do one more. Okay, number 5. A wind must be blowing. A wind must be blowing. Alright, so our legend, we have the indefinite article, wind, subject, must. Remember this one? It's modal. Modal verb. Be, helping verb. Blowing. Intransitive verb. So must be blowing, 3 words together, is our verb phrase. A wind, indefinite article, is a noun phrase. Great. Okay. So that brings us to the end of part 3. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, like this video if you like it, and tell your friends about this video. These things will lead to more videos being made. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye-bye.